Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha. Today we're gonna do my January favorites for the month. So I didn't do one in December because in December I did so many like year favorites, top 20 lists and things that some of these products are spillover from that. I had so many video ideas that I did one or two every day, and I thought, don't go beyond 2 a day, that they don't want to see you that much. So I just scrapped that one, and I thought, I'm gonna add some of those things to my January favorites because I'm still loving the product. So there are a few things in here that were sent to me to try, and so that's not necessarily why it made the list. I either really liked it or I liked one thing that I got, and I'm going to share that with you. But again, if you see some of these things and you're like, oh, that's like December old news, well, that's because I didn't get to that video. So let's just jump right in. I always start the video with a creator shout out, and she was my creator shout out for December. I was absolutely loving her channel. I think she was posting every single day, and her collection is just goals to me, but she is hilarious. She just is, I just get her vibe. And so I subscribed. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? So my creator shout out, and again, this is never like smaller channels, huge channels, anything. Like, she does watch a few of my videos, but I just really like to share with you guys who I have been like binge watching and loving. That way, if you need channel recommendations and you haven't come across them yet, you can check them out. So my creator shout out for December and January is simply Shaughnessy. So I put a picture here, and I always link them down below, so it's a quick way for y'all to go check them out. Now that girl is so funny, but I don't know that any of you wouldn't have already stumbled across her channel. Some of you have even come over from her channel and said, oh, maybe she like said something about me or whatever, but and I so appreciate that. But she's really working hard to get to 5,000, and I just thought this would be a great way to, if there's just she needs like 100 or so people. So if you haven't checked her out yet, she does so much with perfumes and fragrances and flankers and reviews and knowledge. She does love Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works like we do. But she's funny. She's really funny. She's so sweet, super genuine. And every time I see her post a video, I click on it. She did inspire me to start she didn't inspire me like mentored me, but she had done a lot of different lists or collections of scent notes over December and January, and I love them all. I was making little wish lists out of those videos, and so I thought, I'm gonna go, and like I said, as we're trying to not haul as much here, I've been going into my collection, and like I said, my word for January is organize. I'm gonna do a word every month that just pushes me to like hit some goals. So January was organize. I was kind of seeing some of my absolute favorites in the different scent areas. So marshmallow, spun sugar, sandalwood, cashmere. So I really did get a little bit of inspiration from that, because the scent note she chose, I was like, ooh, that is so good. And she did like a whole routine. So she would do like your shower gel all the way through your lotion, where I just kind of pick products and I don't put them together for you guys. So if you didn't know that she did that, go check those out. They're still very relevant. But yeah, so she was just a channel that I watched a ton of in December and January. She just shared like her fragrance mist collection, and it's awesome. And anyway, I can't say enough good things, but if you already know, but if you've missed her, go check her out, because again, if you like my channel, I think you'd really like her channel too. And she just really does know her scents and the like what came first type of stuff. So I always learn something, and that's the kind of channels I gravitate toward, the ones that teach me something. So anyways, let's jump into my favorite products from January. And I always share like meh or fails, and I didn't have any total fails, but I did have a product. I had gotten this Air Volume Mega Mascara from L'Oreal, and this may be some of y'all's favorite, but this one either does an amazing job on my lashes or gives me like spiders where like 8 are clumped together and it looks like I'm trying to wear like fancy fake lashes. So I don't know what it is. The formula is still pretty good looking. I do think that like this one was better at the beginning, and I always like mascaras that get better over time. Like I'm not recommending that you do like pumping air into there, but like as you're using a mascara, for some reason, a lot of the ones I like them at the beginning, but I start to love them when they're getting down to the wire, and I'm like, oh no, I'm running out of you. Now this one, the wand is just like this really kind of thick, straightforward round wand. I do tend to like hourglass because I have long lashes, but I don't hate this. It's just that one day I'd wear it and I'm like, oh, I like that. The next day I was like, I look crazy. So that was just an okay product that I tried in December and January. I'm doing a lot better with like every 3 months just rotating. I have a backup because of all the subscription boxes I used to subscribe to, but that way I've never had an eye infection. I don't want one. So I just transfer out, and that's why you'll see a good healthy mix of mascaras I got on a really deep discount if they're high-end name brand, or I do try a lot of drugstore mascaras because it's a product that goes so quickly. All right, let's jump into what I've really been loving. And this is going to go back and forth from December and January. So one of my favorite finds from the semi-annual sale has been 3 wicks at 75% off, making these little guys $3 a piece. My favorite one so far was the mint and eucalyptus that came out in this collection here, but I think these just came out at the wrong time. I think these are phenomenal. I don't know what, I've heard some talk about it, that these were created in a different way, and they really throw for a single wick. I remember the mint and eucalyptus, which again, eucalyptus is pretty strong. That was like literally, I could smell that over some of my 3 wick candles. Now these do have the same burn time as a 3 wick, 25 to 45 hours. It's just that sometimes they can struggle with the wick depending on the wick, and like struggle meaning like they might not pull out all the way. It might really take you a long time. You might not get as much of a scent throw, but I haven't been having a problem with any of the ones. I'm almost through this Mary cookie. It's about half. And this is putting out a delicious scent. I think this came in like the Black Friday box, which I didn't get any of those. I think the last one I bought was like the Mother's Day tote. I like them sometimes, but sometimes because I'm in a rush, I've already got everything they put in there. So I'm not buying backups like that. So I've been missing a lot of those value totes, but this was like exchanged at the store, and there was like a couple of them. And then this was a find from the first day of semi-annual sale, and I bought like 4 or 5 of them. Glacier Lagoon smells good. This one smells really good. You can actually kind of get like how sunlight makes plants smell, you know, like when it's warmer out versus when it's like in the middle of the night. Oh, it's just so nice. And there's almost like a hint of like a cinnamon or something in there, or like a spice. But this is on deck to go next. This one I'm almost done with. I typically just do one of these single wicks in my office. Sometimes I'll do one in a bedroom, but they really are easy to blend as well. You'll see some single wicks coming up in my next fresh blends video that I'm going to do, because 2, 3 wicks sometimes in certain spaces, like it might be too much, might cancel each other out, but the single wicks kind of just blend in so nicely. So that's my experience so far, but that is definitely a product I've been loving, using a lot of, so I have to share that with y'all. Okay, so I didn't get to a lot of current burn reviews this month. I almost like sat down to write a list of videos, and I was gonna cut back, you guys. I was like, they're gonna get sick of me. I'm posting every day. I don't need to post every day. Like, give them a break so they can watch other people. And I just get so many ideas, and I'm like, well, until I run out of ideas, I'm just going to post as often as I can. There's no guarantee, but that's why you see so much from me. I don't know why. I just like come up with all these ideas, and I put them together on the weekends, and I film them, and then I have a video every day. But that was kind of a part of my January goal, was to like not post so much, so that again, I wasn't so, you know, if you do the same thing every day, people get bored with you. But I haven't been doing current burn reviews because again, I felt like that was going to be doubling up videos on certain days, which again, there might come a time where I just do like 1 day a week as current burn reviews, because I've burnt like 4. I just haven't filmed them because I'm like, I want to do this video, and you know, whatever. That was a long intro into this one. So the last current burn review I did was on pomegranate lemonade, and I was lazy. This is my backup. I have it over here. I just didn't dig it out because it's like 2 crates down. I just finished filming my candle collection, so I just grabbed the new one that was like right on the shelf. But so if it doesn't look burned, I have burnt one. I'm saving that for summer. This is such a summer scent. This has notes of juicy pomegranate, zesty lemon, and sugar crystals. But it was my favorite of my recent current burns because this puppy threw. This is like an 11 out of 10. It was so strong, delicious. It's just that it was cold out and had some snow, and I'm like, put your summer away. Put your summer away and just wait. I'm learning patience, guys, in my almost 40 years of life. This is so good though. If you like fruit, if you like powerhouses and you like a tart lemonade, get this before it's gone. It might be gone because that's how it's been lately, but it came out for Candle Day and I grabbed it knowing I would like it at some point, but that is really, really good. It's making me ready for summer just because it's been really cold. So there's some makeup in here because as I've been organizing, I've been pulling stuff out. So, you know, bear with me, but this was one of my last purchases from Ulta. It's from e.l.f. It's their bite-sized shadow and I Love You Latte. I Love You a Latte. And it's just some matte browns, but when I tell you that I can do my makeup so quick, it's not on my ass today because I have my other favorite in here. Every single day though, I jump into this, I start with a transition, deepen it up, put this lighter color all over the lid, and then I mix it with this shadow from Too Faced. It's Crystal Whips, and this is in the shade Tap That. Their names are a little whatever, but this is pretty. I'm gonna do just a little swatch. It's a nice like copper mocha, and I put that on top, and you guys tell me all the time I look so, like, you look so cute, and I'm like, y'all, it was a 2-minute situation with these two products, and this is $3. So I decided I would definitely include it because this I've had for a little bit, and as I'm trying to use some things, I'm like, these don't stay good forever. They're gonna dry out, so I have to put some eye looks together. I used to be all about that like topper, like creamy shadow life, but now I just do a lot of easier stuff, but this is so pretty. So again, this was a combo. You can still get these from Too Faced or Sephora, but this is $3 at Walmart and it's so pretty. I love it so much. Okay, enough about that. This is a brand that sent me these products right before Christmas, and they sent me like 6 products, but these were the standouts. This is from Merit Beauty, and this is the, I want to get the name right, the Minimalist. And this is just a like all over, like you can use it for concealer, you can spot conceal. I even do a couple of stripes on my face and use it as all over foundation because I don't go heavy. It's very much like you can still see all my skin and my redness and stuff. But I have the shade Cream, and like it's just a component like this and you're like, oh, no big deal. This fits perfectly right here. So I don't do a ton of concealer, but I wake up with puffy dark eyes every day. So I do a dot here and a like a little line up that way, let it sit, do my crazy brows, and then I come back in with a brush, and it's like easy, and it's never too much. I like the name The Minimalist, but they sent me this and I'm hooked on this. So I like this brand because it's a clean beauty brand. They don't use a lot of you know, crazy stuff in their products, and for that reason I am more apt to use it quicker because a lot of times you can throw something like this in your drawer and not use it for 2 years, but I'm feeling like this is something I want to just keep on until it's gone. But I recommend it. They don't offer a ton of shades, but there's like probably maybe 8 or 9, which is, you know, that's a thing, but this is really nice. And like I said, out of all 6 of the products they sent me, favorite. But I also, because I'm just incorporating these together, I really like this lip oil. Now I had tried the lip oil before in a different shade. I think I had like a pinky nude shade. This is like a wine shade, but the reason I like this is it's like opaque enough to like give you something, and then it's just an oil. It's so nice, and I can feel this on my lips for a long time. You know, eating, drinking always like disrupts that, but I like easy makeup, and this is really easy. So I had to mention that because I've been using them all of this month every day, and I can get myself together in a couple of minutes. And like I said, not like makeup tutorial by any means, but if you like convenient makeup, I think you would really, really like Merit Beauty. And again, I always like to, ooh, that stuff dries down so quick. So let me just spray this because after this I have to go to work, so I can't be covered in like brown weird stuff. But anyway, moving on, let's do the next one. Oh yeah, a perfume. So I did end up with quite a few perfumes as gifts for Christmas, so you know that makes sense that they would be making it on the list. But my first one, I think, yes, first one, I got this for Christmas. It's Viktor & Rolf Bon Bon. This is caramel, creamy, maybe a little vanilla, sweet. It's got like a little, maybe, I don't know if it's clementine. There's a sweetness, but it's not like overly sweet. I love this perfume. It's so pretty. And look at the bottle. I mean, this is not new, but if you haven't tried this yet, look up the scent notes, put it on a wish list. You never know when you're gonna need a gift, because I love this little bow sitting on my dresser. It's so cute. So I had to share that. Okay, and then this is the other product that was sent to me. Again, I don't have any, what are they, you know, I get like a little bit of, I do turn down quite a bit of the things that are offered because they don't really fit my channel. Like I was offered a generator, a dog collar sensor thing, some other stuff, and it's cool. But I was like, ooh, I looked up this brand. It's sold on Peach and Lily, which is my favorite skincare brand. It's a Korean beauty brand. And so this is the LaGom, or LAGOM, not too little, not too much, Cell Up pH Cure Foam Cleanser. Now, as you can see, I do have a little bit of stuff happening on my chin, but that is to be expected. But this overall really made my face feel clean. I usually do a double cleanse because I wear a lot of eye makeup, and this really took it all off. When I get out of the shower, I look like Alice Cooper. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe someone from Kiss. I can't think of a new band that would look like that, but you know, it's like got it all off. I just have to make sure to get like what's come down on off my face, and I can go right in with my other steps. Whereas sometimes if it's not a cleanser that I'm in love with, I have to do another cleanse, which is no big deal. It's just like I said, I don't funny story. So my mom went to the eye doctor once. I used to be horrible about taking off my makeup, and my mom went to the eye doctor like 10 years ago or so, and they were looking around inside, and they're like, oh, you wear a lot of eye makeup and you don't wash it off at night. And she's like, huh? They're like, it's all up under there. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And ever since then, I've been better. I've missed a day here and there. I'll wake up the next day and I'm like, oh, my eyes hurt, and it's because I left everything on. But ever since that story she told me from going to the eye doctor, I've always washed my face and double cleansed my eyes, because I'm like, I don't want there to be mascara from 7 years ago back there. I did swallow a piece of gum in 3rd grade. I'm not sure what happened to that. But anyways, back to this cleanser. Really good. I don't do ingredient analysis, and I can't read the ingredients on the back of this bottle because if you can see, it's in another language. Not sure which language. But I like Korean skincare. It's clean and simple, and it's really effective quickly. Like I said, I really could see how nice and clean and fresh my skin felt after like 2 uses. I mean, I've used quite a bit of this. It's down to there. So I've been, you know, using this like once a day, twice a day if I need to. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. I'm going to link this and Merit Beauty down below because they were kind of similar products. It's just knowledge for you all. I don't get anything for it. They sent me a product, and if I want to make a video, I didn't make a dedicated video, but I did include it here because I've been really liking this, and it's like 12 bucks. I went to the Peach and Lily site because I was like, well, where am I going to buy this if I want to buy it again? peachandlily.com. I'll put it in the description. They also have, I kept the box so that I could share that with you. There's a little card in here that gives their website, so you could go to that, and I will link it down below. So loving this, and like I said, I don't share everything I get because sometimes it doesn't work out for me. It's not something that I can use or something that I will use. So that's always the disclaimer, because I don't get paid to do videos. Sponsors what I was trying to say. But like, you know, Dossier reached out and I was like, yeah, I want to try some perfume. So that's kind of a fun part. I really like talking about products. That's why I started the channel, because no one in my life cared. But that was really fun to try. And like I said, I really like this brand. So I will link them down below if you want to check them out. I just got the cleanser. They do offer a variety of products, but I keep my skincare simple: cleanser, moisturizer. On the weekends I do a little more, but I'm going to share that in a separate video. So there is the bottle, just so you can see it, and I will link it down below. I'll try really hard, because that's like one of my goals. Like when you say link it down below, you actually need to link it down below, and I don't sometimes. Okay, oh, let's do this one next. This was a gift from my sister. She actually sent me like a gift card, and it was like the day that Pat McGrath had this sale on her website for like 30% off, and this was already only 78 bucks. I never got to try Pat's products. Auntie Pat is what everyone calls her, and I get it. This is so pretty. So I stick to like this. I stick to this side. I've done a lot with this, and I've incorporated this guy here. That's what I'm wearing today. And I just went in with like this brown, this pink, and this shimmer. And I really want to play more in this color area once like the warmer weather hits, but it's so pretty. When you see her do these like specialty palettes, I think she does one every Christmas. It's really worth the money because her shadows are a little expensive. They're $125 usually for like that 10-pan palette, but I get it. She knows what she's doing with formulas. These are a beautiful, beautiful formula. Easy to use for an easy, like I need easy to use because I don't know what I'm doing. These basically put themselves on your eyes. So just keep a lookout for sales. Like I said, if you like makeup, this was a really fun palette to get. And I will never do a tutorial for you all, but I promise you that it like puts itself on your eyes. Like you just pick the color and it's like, okay, back up, let me do my thing. And it's so pretty. So I'm going to be on the lookout for another palette when the holiday season rolls around, but you never know with sales. She's doing something with Bridgerton right now. It's cool, but like I said, she is the best in the business for a reason. And now I'm hooked. I've never tried her before. Super good. All right, let's keep rolling. So number 3 from the bottom is this candle right here, White Velvet Coconut. Look how cute the packaging is on this one. This came out like right after Candle Day. I was lucky that my Candle Day order just like said it shipped and never did. And so like 2 weeks later, I called and said, it hasn't moved. And they're like, oh, do you want to pick some different candles? And I was like, yes, because I wanted to lock in that price point. Ooh, this one's like loose in the jar, but that's okay. This has notes of, and I've had this for like ever, white velvet cake, coconut shavings, and white buttercream. This is the strongest. This one is like, so not all of them came in the best shape. That's okay. This candle is so pretty. I did get one Christmas of 2020. I just, on a whim, it was pretty, it was blue. I was like, I don't even care if I don't love it. It's got like turquoise wax. So I got it, burnt through it, and then I couldn't find it anywhere. I thought I'm going to definitely exchange some candles for this one. No, I couldn't find it anywhere. It was gone. And I've seen people here and there like find one during SAS, and I'm like, oh, I loved that candle. So then they came out with it again, and I didn't care about the packaging. This one's cute, but some of the packaging that came out in this collection, I was like, meh. This is gourmand. It smells authentic. It doesn't smell like it kind of smells like a fancy bakery cake, not like the cake you can get, you know, at the Walmart. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like this smells like someone really knew what they were doing when they made buttercream icing. How about that? And so, you know, I like this candle for pairing for gourmands because the buttercream, the white cake, it can go with a strawberry candle, make this most delicious scent. It can go with other things. There's nothing wrong with this, except for the fact that it comes out of the jar. Whatever. We don't care about that anymore. That happens all the time. And when you smell it, you get the coconut right away. And it's like the perfect, like that was something like when I was little and I baked with my grandma. I always like to smell everything. I'm weird. Like if I come over to your house, I smell like a cup in the cupboard before I put any water in it. Don't know why I'm weird, but I do that. So like I smell stuff. Like I'm not going to eat it, but I'm just like, what's that smell like? So yeah, that's my problem. But I remember like when my grandma would get out all the ingredients, you know, because she didn't make everything from a box like I do, and put it all together, I would smell the bag of like coconut flakes and smell just like that coconut. So like I said, this is just a spot on. It is what it says, but this throws like crazy. And I love gourmand scent. So that might not be the best description you've ever heard, but if you still see this anywhere, you guys, I know I'm showing candles late to the game. I got to catch up, but that was a good one. So if you still see it, if it's still on the website sometimes, if it's on sale, you can try, you can take it back if you don't like it, but it is so, so, so good. I really, really love that. It was a tippy top favorite that came out this last year, 2021. This is the last Bath and Body Works item I have. This is Whipped Rose Latte. Now, Whipped Rose Latte, we love her, and it's surprising to me that I do. It's got crushed rose petals, cocoa flour, and whipped foam. It does smell like a nice fancy coffee drink. Like if you were to go somewhere where they actually put a little rose petal, you know, in your drink. But for me, I don't love floral. And this is a light floral that makes me want to try more. It was a surprise favorite. I thought mocha cream or whatever that one was, mocha cream latte was going to be my favorite. But I actually like that one the least. And I like this one. I like Cozy Sunday Morning. They would have all probably been in my December list, but this one I still am pulling out every once in a while. I don't use as much as I should because we've got so much new stuff. And I've been trying to use my Project Use It Up stuff. But every once in a while, I just spray this and I love it. It almost has like a cashmere essence to it. It's so good. And like I said, you get a little bit of that cocoa. You get a little floral. It's a lot floral. I don't want to make anyone that's like, ooh, I only want to dip a toe in floral. This is pretty floral but in a sweet way. It's not in a choking way. They just did it right. That's all I can really say. They mix these notes together very well, and I get a lot of the like whipped cream creaminess, but this is a floral I can handle, and that I rarely can say. So I loved whipped rose latte. And like I said, some of these are from last month. But my absolute favorite thing that I'm just loving is this Kayali Eden Juicy Apple #1. This is my favorite product of December and January. I lied, last month it would have been Dossier's Floriental Marshmallow. And in fact, I thought about putting on this list, but how many lists did I put that baby on in December? Everyone. What's your 10 favorite foods at McDonald's? Dossier Floriental Marshmallow goes on the list somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But this perfume, oh, it's so good. It's like juicy, fruity, sweet. Oh, it's so good. Apple is very strong in this one. Sorry. I know I'm all choked up from that. Like, I had to stop the video for a second because I had a little sneeze fest. But I'm okay. But yeah, you really get the apple and the sweet berries, but it's in a perfume form. Oh, it smells so good. I love this one. This is my very first Kayali perfume, and I want more. They're on the wish list though for gifts or future sales, just not right now. I don't need anything right now, but I'm really glad I got this one. It's so good. And I'm just very interested in trying more from this brand. So that's it, you guys. That's all my favorites for this month and my MAC products. And don't forget to go check out Simply Shaughnessy if you haven't. I'm sure all of you in the comments are going to tell me that you already love her. But if by chance you haven't, go check her out and subscribe because she's got a good vibe. That's her like thing. I love it. She's like, subscribe if you like my vibe, and it's cute. And let's help her get to 5,000. Like, we can do good things here. We can do good things by subscribing. And really, when people work so hard on their channels, those goals mean the most to me, to them, everyone. So anyways, this is my little way of trying to help. I really love her channel. So I don't even watch TV anymore. I just watch YouTube. And anyways, I really want to give you guys channels that I love, and I love her channel. So that's what this little creator shout out is for. But yeah, let me wrap it up. This video is super long. You guys, let me know what you've been loving for the month of January. It can be makeup, it can be skincare, it can be fragrance, it can be Bath and Body Works only, candles. I do try to mix it up in this video. So yeah, let me know what you've been loving or hating down below, and I will see you in a video tomorrow. Thanks guys. Bye.